advised. Witnesses report an active vehicle shootout.
Missed him. I hope they're watching out for all the selfie-taking tourists in the streets.
Another day, another piece of priceless New York architecture destroyed by none other than Spider-Man, the Webbed Wonder. Was the Harlem Sanitarium in the best condition? No! Did the doctors there at one point commit horrible atrocities against their patients? Probably. Does that mean we should let spandex-suited vigilantes swing willy-nilly through a piece of our history? I think not. It is our duty, nay, our responsibility to maintain these shameful monuments to our past, because that's the America that I call home. Like I said to my doctor, when she recently told me to calm down, I won't, and I'll tell you why. I'm certain the police could have handled whatever petty argument was going down at the sanitarium without the destructive force of the Webhead's wacky weapons. What say you, New York?
Going down! MJ, made it into one of Hammerhead's operations. It looks like a distillery, but it's gotta be a front. I'd put my money on smuggling, like illegal weapons or fancy gangster hats.
You mean fedoras? I think that might almost be worse than the weapons. Let me know what you find.
Fedoras, right.
Great thinking on the boss's part. These new printers are making our lives way easier.
Easier than taking candy from a baby.
I mean, if you're gonna use metaphor, we're technically making our own candy, right?
Yeah, right. You know what I meant.
Either way, we're giving ourselves 300% raises every year.
I'm not complaining. Everyone,
So we get a print.
Spider-Man's been here. Alongside of Spider-Man. What the? Who's there?
Better investigate.
Guys, looks like Spider-Man's been here. He couldn't have gone far. Somebody give me a hand. Okay, I didn't imagine that. What? Could have sworn I saw that out. He just disappeared! Somebody back me up! What was that? Hey, get over here!
Somebody there?
Go! Hey! Hey! Spider-Man's here! Eyes open! Who the hell are you? Where'd he go? He couldn't Didn't imagine that. Hey, Ben, Spider-Man's been here.
Sweet dreams.
Just a heads up, I might have to take a call when we're fighting. Nothing personal. Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
I can handle this clown.
Ever wonder if we'd be friends if we met under different circumstances? Yeah, me neither.
Quit messing around! I'll snap your spine! We're losing too many lines! I'm stuck! Kill him before he destroys the printer!
Do you guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here!
Get off your butt, you idiots, and take him out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys!
Is now a good time?
Oh, as good a time as any!
I decrypted the file you found in that last Hammerhead file.
Don't tell me! Hammerhead's baby photos? Did he always have the weird skull, or is that more of a recent thing?
No, it looks like Hammerhead's been collecting information on the cops. On Captain Watanabe.
Yuri? Why would Hammerhead care about her in particular?
There's digital clippings here. Watanabe got her first big win by taking down a ring of Maggia traffickers. She joined the force with a very specific goal in mind.
So she's always headed in for the Maggia. I wonder why.
I'm not sure. But I can tell there's a story here. I'll let you go. Back to work for us both.
Don't let him get into the office!
You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a friend.
I don't like these officers! Sorry.
I'm thinking of growing a mustache. Yes? No? Maybe?
You see that? I can handle this clown.
Once I'd love to fight someone carrying a bag of money with a dollar sign on it.
Watch out for the...
Phew, fumes are starting to get to me. Should get over to the office before I pass out. No money, no beer, but ledgers that prove they're counterfeiting. And an encrypted file, too. MJ, I took out all of Hammerhead's goons. They were using the place to print money. Also, I found another encrypted file.
This is great, Peter. I can use all of this. And I'll jump on the encryption ASAP.
Thanks, MJ.
We're here to talk about a hot-button issue today, folks, and that's crime boss Hammerhead. It turns out that petty argument at the Harlem Sanitarium was actually a Maggia smackdown against this flat-top flop. But here's the thing about Hammerhead, valued listeners. He might be an unhinged, rampaging cop killer who my assistant Jared keeps calling a beta, for reasons that I'm certain must be shark-related, but he has some interesting ideas. What's so wrong with pining for the good old days? Hammerhead wants to bring New York back to a time where people didn't get offended by everything, and spiders were just bugs you killed in your apartment, and I didn't have to take blood pressure medication. Now, if we could just stop him from destroying the city and its citizens in the process, wow, that would be great.
Going down. MJ, made it to Hammerhead's Upper East Side warehouse. I'm betting he doesn't ship his online shop orders out of here.
Lots of guys just casually wandering around?
Yeah, place is locked down, but not for long.
I'm ready for anything you find. Keep me in the loop.
Sounds like a plan.
Whew. Moving this Sable stuff around's got me beat. How you holding us?
I feel like I'm getting shot. If that's a pigeon, it's gonna be a dead pigeon.
Do this stuff later! Kill the spider first!
And here I thought you guys were just using this warehouse to distribute Hammerhead's handmade crafts!
Take him out!
Agency. Guess we'll find out. Oh, are you allergic to webbing? Wait, I just remembered. I don't care.
We're losing too many lives.
No bug jokes, okay? Spiders are arachnids. You think this specialized armor will fit over your formal wear? Hit me! No, 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 not you guys!
Okay, Hammerhead's weirdly obsessed with Watanabe. Ugh, I hate when guys get internet stalky. Lots of transfer records here. She's been jumping from precinct to precinct.
So the Maggia weren't just the start of her career. She's made them her entire career.
Got it. She's been responsible for shutting down every shady Maggia joint in town for a decade. It's pretty amazing to see, actually.
That's eerie, all right.
She seems like a bulldog. I think I'd like her.
You would. Thanks for the heads up, MJ.
No problem. I'm gonna keep looking into this. Talk to you later.
You got a death wish, huh?
Maybe you guys should leave this stuff for people who actually enjoy doing science.
Want some of this?
Have you guys practiced swinging and missing? Because you turned it into an art form.
Get me out of this! We can't let him take this death back from the ball!
Have you guys ever considered being less obvious in your crime doing? Complaints about my performance may be addressed to Jake Chief.
I'll teach you respect!
All right, that's one less warehouse full of Sable tech for Hammerhead to use against me later. This place houses a ton of Sable server space. I hope Hammerhead hasn't gotten into it yet. Time to collect. Hey, MJ. Not only was this place Hammerhead's Sable distribution front, it was also storing a ton of Sable servers. I cleared it out, and I'm sending you another file to decrypt.
Amazing, Pete. Thank you. The story's really coming together.
Glad to hear it.
J. Jonah Jameson. The Maggia are turning the streets of Manhattan into a gang war. Why, you ask? Because nobody listened to me when they had the chance. If we just cleaned up the city, returned to our collective senses, and run Spider-Man out of town, not necessarily in that order, then a psychopathic crime boss wouldn't be wrecking New York in some misguided pursuit of that same goal. Look, Hammerhead's impulse to take us back to a simpler time before any of us had heard of web shooters isn't wrong. But his methods are obscene. Attacking the police, terrifying citizens, the man gives simpler times a bad name. Like this infernal sodium-free beverage I'm being forced by the medical establishment to drink for my health gives soda a bad name. And meanwhile, where's our city's so-called savior, Spider-Man, in all this? I need to lay down.